This video is sponsored by Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
LittleTalks சேனலை வந்து லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். அதாவது அந்த பெல் பட்டன் அமைக்கி சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள்.
Hi, this is Deepika from LittleTalks. இன்னைக்கு நம்மளோட சார்லி டீம் கிரண், ராஜ் and சங்கீதா. Hi, வணக்கம். Welcome to Chennai.
Shetty.
Kiran, Raj, Sangeeta.
Oh, Kiran Raj. Full name Kiran Raj.
Yeah, I know Kiran Raj and Raj. Kiran Raj, Sangeeta.
Oh, nice. Wow. She was good actually.
I'm sorry.
So that companionship is very important. Like we can clearly understand. I was about to ask this question. Like, unga life la one of the best companion in your life till date abhina yaar solving?
So for me, I also love dogs, and I have had dogs when I was very young. I had adopted, I had rescued dog, and recently also I had one, and she came to me like a miracle. So I never thought of him having another pet again, but eventually there was one of my co-actor who was putting stories that can anyone adopt this. There were 4 or 5 puppies which were separated from its mother. Some person, I don't know, he separated the puppies from the mother and he left it in front of Digant's house. So they were going on posting stories, will anyone adopt it? Okay. And I saw the good ones being adopted and the weaker ones being left behind, and that's what happens, right? The survival of the fittest. So I saw this one puppy which was the weakest of all, and she was a female. One reason no one wants to adopt an indie female. So I chose her, and she came to my house. He brought it to the set. I brought it home. No one in my family knew, and they didn't want it at home. Okay. So they were against it because they know me. I get too attached, and if anything happens, it's too difficult. But still, I literally was like, I'll take care of everything. She will not trouble you. I'll take care of it. So she came and she was sleeping with me the first day on my bed. It was like that. Then I saw her breath being abnormal, and I was like, because I have seen so many dogs and puppies, right? I can know from something is wrong. I could feel it. I took her to the vet next day, and I found she has hernia.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Hernia is normal in dogs, but this one was too intensive. Like her stomach was near her chest.
Oh my god.
So I asked, is there a cure? Like, is it curable? So they told, see, this is very rare case. This comes from the birth itself. It's not because of some injury or something. It has come from birth, and it's a defect. So what happens is when she eats, she can do one thing at a time, either eat or breathe.
Oh. Okay.
So you cannot feed her in bulk. So when it passes through her intestine, when it is going through, she's not able to breathe all the time.
Chokes her. Yeah.
Yes. So little I should give her. Every 2 hours, little I should give her. So like I was like, okay, what about the surgery? So he said 50% chances are there for her to survive the surgery. It's 50-50. And it's very rare cases that dogs have actually been successful in this case. So they told, what do you want to do? See, it was hardly 1.5 month puppy. Of course, she couldn't go through so much pain. She's not meant for that. So I was like, no, I will, no matter what, I will take care of it. Let's see, she's asymptomatic now. When she starts showing symptoms, we can then decide what to do. Let her live her life till then. Let her not make her go through. Even if she survives the surgery, I don't think that I could also bear her seeing her go through that pains, like walking through like that. It is very painful, even for human. And I was like, let's see. So you know what's the best part about Flora? I named her Flora. She had so many problems going on inside. She couldn't breathe, or she had pain over here in the stomach or whatever. She never showed even this much. She used to always welcome me. She used to jump everywhere. She used to be she's the notorious kid I've ever seen. She's the notorious. And I used to take her everywhere, be it dubbing studio, even to the Charlie's set. I'd taken her everywhere I never left her even for a minute. She was always here. And she always slept here on my neck. Because she couldn't breathe like this. She had to keep her
tilted up.
Yeah.
Okay.
She needed air to pass. So she was always like this. So it was always that I got a habit that she was always sleeping like this. Kiran sir has also met her many times, and he was very attached to her as well. So she was amazing for a long time. But one particular day, I just left her in room. I told, I'll come. I went for a walk. I hardly leave her alone. I went for a walk that day. And while leaving, she's looking at me like this. I still remember that. I'm like, Flora, stay. I told her like this and I came. I know she gets anxiety when I leave. By the time I went, within half an hour, my mom called and she's like, Manik Baba, come home. Flora is not well. I was like, it's fine. She'll be fine. She's like that. She gets anxiety. She's like, no, it's something different. Come back. So she started telling, she's choking. There's some saliva coming out of her mouth or something.
Okay.
I told mom, just rush her to the hospital right now. So my friend is a veterinary doctor. She was there only. She took her to RMV. They were not opening, and there were many things that were not right. And I rushed to the hospital, and I'm just seeing her. Her tongue is turning dark, and she's like trying to come and talk to me, but she's not able to, and she's also like giving up like this. And I knew the time has come. I had to take a call. So I waited for the doctor. Doctor opened, and he was like, Sangeeta, this is the time. You have to tell me what to do. You have to go through a surgery, or she will not survive the night.
Oh.
He said this. They gave her oxygen. She was feeling better, but he told tomorrow morning she won't be alive. So, see, the only option I had was to go through surgery because there were 50% chances of some miracle happening. And I believe that Flora is a miracle. She will literally do something, there will be something. And I was like, okay, I want some miracle to happen. Some miracle will happen. Let's go through the surgery. And it took hours. It started at around 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock probably. It went on till 5, 6. I was all hungry and like, it was like, I could not
Mixed emotions.
Yeah, it was, I just felt that everything will be all right. She came like a miracle. She can't go like this. She will come back. And after a few hours, the doctors said, we have given her artificial inhalation. There's a pipe going in like this.
Okay.
So I just asked him, is she survived? Has she survived the operation? He said, when we take that pipe out, if she breathes, she's alive. Okay. She survived the operation. If not, then I'm sorry, he said. Then they removed in front of me. It didn't survive. It didn't make it.
I'm so sorry.
It took me a while to come out of that, but I did. Like, it was difficult. It was very difficult. Even now, I can't bear it.
I'm sorry.
So this was very painful for me, and
You want some water?
no, I'm good. So even
Tissue
when
இருக்கா?
no.
Tissue இருக்கா?
No, I'm fine. It always happens. I block that emotions, but when it comes to her, I can't take it.
Yo, bro.
So, one of the best moments you had with Charlie, like I'll just take along for lifetime, means what will do?
இந்த சார்லி எப்படி என்னோட படத்துக்கு இல்லை என்னோட லைஃபுக்கு வந்துடுச்சுன்னு அந்த மூமெண்ட் எனக்கு எப்போவுமே மறக்கக்கூடாது. ஏன்னா நான் நிறைய பப்பீஸ் ஃபோட்டோஸ் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன், எனக்கு டாக் இது வேணும்னு சொல்லி. ஸோ என்னோடய ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸு இவருக்கு எல்லாருமே சொல்லியிருந்தேன், இந்த மாதிரி கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்ப்ரெசிவாக கண் இருக்கணும், கொஞ்சம் க்யூட்டாக இந்த மாதிரி ஃபேஸ் இருக்கணும், ஸோ இந்த கலர் இருக்கணும், இந்த மாதிரி சொல்லி நிறைய பேருக்கு சொல்லியிருந்தேன். நிறைய வீடியோஸ் ஃபோட்டோஸ் வந்திருந்தாங்க. பட் எனக்கு என்னென்னா அதோட ஃபேஸ் ரொம்ப எக்ஸ்ப்ரெசிவாக இருக்கணும்னு இருந்தது. அந்த மாதிரி கிடைக்காத போய் இன்னும் 2 days ஃபோட்டோ ஷூட்டு பிளான் பண்ணியிருந்தேன், ஆல்ரெடி கிடைக்கல. ஸோ அதுக்கு 2 days பிஃபோர் என்னோடய ஃப்ரெண்ட் கால் பண்ணி ஒரு டாக் இருக்குது, ஓகே, அவர் ரீசெண்டாக அவரோட யாரோ ஃப்ரெண்டு வாங்கிட்டாங்க. பட் வீட்டுக்கு வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் அவருக்கு தெரியுது இது ரொம்ப ஹைப்பர் ஆக்டிவ், வீடு எல்லாமே ஃபுல்லு மெஸ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ அவருக்கு அதோட தாங்க முடியல. ஸோ அவர் யாராக இருந்தால் கொடுக்கறதுக்கு வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்கன்னு. ஸோ உனக்கு வேணும்னா பாருன்னு சொன்னால் ஓகே வரட்டும்னு சொன்னேன். ஸோ அங்கே வந்து ஆஃபீஸில் அங்கே தான் நான் ஃபஸ்ட் டைம் பார்க்குறது. ஸோ நான் என்னோட மைண்டில் என்ன ஒரு இமேஜினேஷன் இருந்தது, எக்ஸாக்ட் சார்லி தான் அங்கே வந்து இருந்தது. அண்டு ஒரு ஆளுக்கு அவரோட வீட்டிலெல்லாம் பிரச்சனை, வேணாம் இது மெஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க ஹைப்பர்னு சொல்லி யார் வேணான்னு அவர் கொடுக்கறதுக்கு ரெடி ஆனார். அந்த சார்லியே அந்த டாகை நம்ம படத்தோட ஸ்டார், ஹார்ட்னு சொல்லலாம்.
கண்டிப்பா. So your close moment with Charlie or something you'll take home?
I haven't shared any. I mean, most of the screen space with her.
Okay.
I have only 2 scenes with her. But my introduction scene has a sequence where I'll be trying to give her an injection, and she needs to get up at the right time because she will be sick and she needs to get up at the right time. So it was a little challenging because you need to put her to sleep so that she looks a little sober or ill. And then at the exact moment she needs to wake up. So at the exact moment they need to make the sound.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes,
Sound.
yes.
And then
இன்னொரு விஷயம் இருக்கு. அவரு சிரிஞ்ச் இப்படி எடுத்து அது ஒரு சிரிஞ்சோட சிக்கன் அது இப்படி பிரஸ் பண்ணோம்னா ஃபோக்கஸ் அங்க இருக்கும். அவர் பிரஸ் பண்ணி வாட்டர் இப்படி போயிடுச்சுல்ல அப்ப இமிடியேட் ஷிஃப்ட் ஆகும். அந்த ஷிஃப்ட்க்கு பார்க் பண்ணனும்.
So she need to bark and she need to get up and bark.
Okay.
She shouldn't wag her tail.
Yes.
So these are the challenges that, I mean, she needs to bark.
Too many tasks.
She shouldn't wag her tail because whenever you make a sound of treat or something, they will wag their tail.
Yes.
And when you call their name, when they do that because they are not barking at an enemy. But those are the ideas that they had. Like so, we had, and that injection was so hard. And I don't have that energy because you need to press a little and not so hard. It's so many tasks. And with that, the focus shift. And with that, the dog need to get. I'm like, okay, brother. Okay.
Ultra shot basically. So much of difficulty.
So much of difficulty. And finally, the take looks good now. And it took a lot of takes to go there.
How many takes?
I don't remember.
We don't count in Charlie's.
I think
We're used
more
to
than 50.
Yeah,
Oh
more,
my
yeah.
God. Okay.
Or something. But that is what I mean. But that's fine. Like when you see the final quality, that is how we do. That is why we do films. Make it an experience to the audience. So when it becomes an experience to yourself when you watch the movie, I think you are successful in that.
Yes.
So that has happened in this movie, I think.
Sweet. You.
Yeah, I as like Rajan only, I have a little more screen space with Charlie, where there were moments like I have to tell her to this one scene. I had to tell her like there was an intense scene. I had to talk to her. So in that time, what is happening? I'm trying to search something and she barks.
Okay.
And for that bark also, there's a timing for that.
Yeah.
So here there is Pramod sir behind me. So the
Pramod
camera
is the dog trainer.
Dog
Okay.
trainer, yes. Pramod, he's a dog trainer. So he's supposed to give her command to bark.
Okay.
I'm also supposed to say the dialogue.
Okay.
And
You should not get distracted.
exactly. Exactly at that same time, I'm supposed to, and moreover, it is Kiran sir's, like he has literally told me what I have to do. So when he is directing, I have to literally be performing what he has exactly told. There is no improvisation, nothing. I have to literally do only that. My finger should literally come till here only, it should not go down, not go up. It should be literally this much and then this much only. So for that only it was going more. I am focusing more on him telling, Charlie, speak. He's telling from there. From here I have to tell the dialogue.
And this Charlie is speaking.
Yeah. So everything is happening. I have to talk and I have to also remember the finger should not go beyond this point. Okay. And my finger is one big problem. I'm focusing on the dialogue also. I don't know what exactly to do. I have to even look at Charlie. So that many things are there. But this was something I had to do. I had to come through. But Rakshit sir, he was doing this throughout the film. For me, this was one moment with Charlie.
Yes.
Rakshit sir has done this from the starting to the end, and I could literally appreciate. Oh my
And
God.
that to emotional sequences, right?
Yes.
Like it is not just like you are injecting something or talking to dog, nothing like that.
So he had to perform. He had to also make Charlie perform.
Yes.
And he had to also make sure to ignore all those commands that has been given to Charlie. Oh, that is hell lot of them together. And
Basically testing your patience.
exactly. So what I learned is to be patient and to learn like patience is all we need, and especially when you're making a dog film.
Definitely. So we spoke so much about Charlie, of course about cinema, and also about your companionship. So thank you so much. I wish all success, and of course அந்த 5 வருஷம் உழைப்பு வந்து you'll obviously get succeed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.